fast painter, what they call a fast painter. And intuitive painter. I like just putting down a few base colors and then just seeing where it leads me. I don't have anything in mind when I start, and I enjoy that part of it. It's more freeing for me. What I really enjoy about painting is the feeling of a brush against the canvas, the feeling I'm getting back from, it's a two-way street. The canvas speaks to me as I'm applying the paint, and it's like having a relationship. Some days you have a good relationship, some days you don't. But I do a lot of blending. So there's a lot of layers with my paintings. And I take advantages of little blips like that because I know that they will become something later on. They might give me a direction to go. And of course I use golden paints, golden acrylics. I really enjoy their pigments. Good quality acrylics. And often I'll paint at night. The silence that you hear in the nighttime is very different than what's happening in the daytime, as you know. So that quiet stillness is in my artwork as well. And even though I've been painting a long time, it never stops to amaze me. All the things that I'm continually, I learn from other artists. I learn just by myself. Sometimes I'll give myself little exercises. I don't like being stagnant. Sometimes I use a big brush like this. Sometimes I use a very small brush. And I also like to use a lot of cheesecloth. That also is great for this. Whatever works, you know, to give you the look you want, the texture you want. Doesn't really matter, does it? So I use different brushes while I'm painting. Sometimes it's a house brush, like you see here. Sometimes it's a bristle brush. And people ask me, well, what's in the bottle? It's just water. Living in Southern Oregon, it's very hot here. So I continually have to spray my canvases. I'm not, I'm one of those artists that, you know, whatever works, use it. If it's a big house paint brush, if it's cheesecloth, you know, palette knives, whatever works. Cheryl throwing a pot. So I'm really not that good at throwing, but I'm great at trimming. So this is just going to be a short demonstration. And I'm going to show you a little trick that somebody showed me one time. And that is after I've got the cylinder up and I want to bring the piece out or make a bowl, or it doesn't really matter what shape you make. To use these rings, and the ring is so that the top part doesn't change, so the piece won't collapse if you're pushing it out really far. And I'll show you in just a second. So this is the rings I'm talking about. You just place it there. And then that top part remains the same. And you do this. Keeps it steady, keeps it from wobbling, things like that. So this is how I make the bowls that you'll see. And then I do this. Ooh, rip it off. Take this rib. It's called a rib. Why it's called a rib, I have no idea. Maybe just the shape. That is just a metal tool, and I'm just pushing from the inside out, smoothing out the inside as I go. And that's a bowl.